You know what's so funny? That's why people think I'm crazy, but I be smelling my kid. Well, I smell CJ. Like, remember? Babe, you thought it was crazy.
You be smelling his booty hole.
Yeah.
Bruh, like, come on. Welcome you to another evening with Ralph Louis. Thank you. Welcome. Yes, we finna get into this transparent mukbang. It got deep. Queen and Clarence. Now I want to let y'all know now. I already seen this. I saw it and reacted to it, but the quality was terrible. Now my computer acting right, and I'm not gonna give y'all just some trash quality, so I'm gonna go back. Let's go.
One thing that CJ said that broke my heart. Everybody else's mom came, but you didn't come.
I'm used to everybody's dad being involved.
You niggas go out terrible.
Not everyone, like you just said, is gonna make it.
And we know it.
Dreams could drown me.
And we know this.
What's up, y'all?
Ooh, I like that sound. You ever did an ASMR?
Speaking of which,
Just talented bartender.
Basically, we're about to do a little mukbang. I mean, we have no idea what we're about to talk about.
We did one of these like two.
it don't matter what y'all talk about. We love being in here, turning up with y'all, man. Let go.
And to be honest with y'all, my stomach is hurting so bad, so I don't even know how I'm about to do this, but
Why they fries look like? Why they fries look crinkly instead of straight and orange?
I'm about to try to eat. Today was a little bit of egg drop soup and some beef. I think that food made my stomach hurt. The chicken
with the extra with the fry muscles around
it. I worked at Checkers for a year and a half, and it was my first real job. Yeah, I did like it. I worked at
just go out horrendous. My gosh.
Never in your life?
I kind of always wanted to.
I want to go back and like do that for a day. I miss customer service. Like I miss like being at the window and I used to make people's days.
And not even aware.
I can see you being good at customer service.
I was great at customer service. Anytime people had like an attitude, like I would just brighten their mood up, you know?
Do you think I would be good?
I think you'll be through. You couldn't even you wouldn't be able to do it.
I never had like
I'm a special case.
I worked for Foot Locker, which I had to deal with a lot of people. Wasn't the best. Like, I was by far not the best.
But you probably was like cute. And,
like I did good with the girls though. Like I did good with the girls, and the just wanted like I could give them advice, real advice, but like
the girls they would just
to
want to
be
buy
like a
salesman. Like hey, I think you should buy the shoe stuff to wash your shoes.
One thing about me.
Here we go.
I don't know.
And we spoke on this yesterday.
I don't know if this is everybody or the day before. Unless I need help, I kind of want to be left alone if I'm shopping.
So you don't want to bother.
And this is how I go about my day to day.
I'm trying to put like myself in people's shoes, and it's like, bro, people come in here, you know what you want. Yeah. So like they be trying.
You're like, do you need help? No, I don't.
One thing about I don't want to like expose nothing, but like Foot Locker is like. Have you ever been to Foot Locker and then you buy a pair of shoes and they be like,
and they ended up making you buy? Yes.
Do you want a shirt? But
my job and jobs all across America believe so contrary to this belief of what they saying.
The manager tells you have to upsell. You have to upsell because you get commission off this stuff.
And you get a bigger commission off of socks and t-shirts than sneakers. I think you get like 1% off of sneakers, but you get like 5% off of a sock or
5% off of a sock.
You kind of want to sell.
Or like
that's why they be like, oh, this is the shirt that matches the Jordans. You want like, and it's like you don't mean I'm a style person.
Businesses ways of keeping their businesses up.
That shirt, bro.
That's every business model.
Well, you're not good for their business.
Yeah, I was.
You wouldn't be good for their business.
I wasn't.
I need to prepare my food because my stomach hurt.
What's up?
Would you look?
Cause my stomach hurt.
I know I'm wrong. Then you're asking God to help me eat this fast food.
Thank you, God and Jesus.
I know.
God and Jesus reveals it all. God and Jesus gonna reveal it all.
Release any like impurities from the food, so we don't get sick, and bless other people,
I always ask to bless people that don't have the opportunity to get food.
Yeah. I used to have times
God and Jesus believe. God and Jesus gonna reveal it all.
Can I tell y'all a secret? So one of the things that I used to do, and I don't know if it makes me a bad person or like just a very desperate person, but when I used to be broke, I used to go in front of somebody in the line and take the food.
What do you mean? Like if it wasn't your order?
Yeah, I would just go get it. I was so
and then just leave?
Yeah, that was so wrong of me. And like that could have been
somebody else.
Yeah, but like it's crazy because money, like not even money, but not having money will make you do some really just unethical things.
But that's like more. That's
something strange for some change.
Like I've been through some certain things where like people that I guess blessed or like fortunate, I guess like people I've seen even like my own family or friends. Like there's something called like
survival.
Yeah, it's called survival mode. And when someone's is in that mode, even the nicest person.
That mode.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you're desperate. I need to eat. Like, my stomach is literally like,
that mode.
Like, you know what I mean? Or my kid is screaming out,
and I'm about to get the food,
and I'm about to rob you. I'm just saying, like, that's basically.
You started thinking about lead.
You could get.
You started thinking about. I thought my mic was off. You started thinking about legend.
Diapers and stuff because they
about to rob you.
One thing I do believe that, like, I think it'll always come back to you. In some countries, like, stealing is the worst thing you can do.
With your hand chopped off.
Yeah, it's like one of the worst things.
Yeah, this do come back to you. It's the universe,
my mom
baby.
taught me a lesson very early. I was a little kid.
It's karma, baby. Like Terrence said in The Best Man.
The tucked in collar shirt, right?
It's karma,
we
baby.
stopped at the supermarket. I don't know why, but I asked my mom for this king size bag of Skittles, and she said no. I started crying. When she walked away, I took the Skittles and I put it in my pants. But in order for you not to see the huge bulge in my pants, I had to untuck my shirt. So my shirt was untucked. But then when we got to the funeral, she was like, "Boy, tuck your shirt in," and she tucked my shirt in, and I got Skittles fell down my pants. And she said, "What is that?" And I had to lift my leg.
Always get found out.
King size bag of Skittles that she told me to put back. So, bro, we literally left the funeral. She took me back to the supermarket.
That's always get found out.
Told the manager that I stole and made me apologize. Yeah, bro.
I feel it though.
But it was like so embarrassing. Like, I never wanted to steal again. Even there was times where, like, as a kid, like, I was with people that were stealing, and it's like I can't do it because of that feeling that I felt that day. Like, it was very embarrassing. I was embarrassed. I'm like,
yeah, you shouldn't be doing that.
I remember getting caught by Walmart security at the front when you don't even know the whole time they watching you.
Man,
I got took to the back like maybe a few times in my life, and it was very embarrassing.
Don't even know the whole time somebody got eyes on you.
I've been taken to the back, and then they call your parents, and then they oh my goodness, like, girl, you stole markers and yoga pants.
That happened to me at Toys R Us. Do you remember Toys R Us?
Yes.
I stole Yu-Gi-Oh cards, bro, and there was a secret, like a nigga with a plain clothed person.
One of them secret shoppers, Clarence.
Yes. As soon as
Clarence said ignorant.
Grabbed this, and they had like our picture up on for a little while. I'm like, damn.
For a little while, that's like still up there. Well, nah, not no more. Toys R Us got shut down, but they opened in 24 new stores.
I wanted to bake some cookies, but anyway, y'all, I don't know how we got into that, but we just like was upstairs, and honestly, the only reason why I was like, let's do like a little mukbang is because I feel cute.
I said in a previous time I was recording this shit, I could tell the way she all up in the camera.
It's like, no, I did a video too because we need to be more consistent. So that's not the only reason. But
it's a mixture thing. I literally just got off stream and I'm starving.
So not even the way she all up in the camera. It's the way her whole demeanor is when she hop on that bitch.
Y'all let me have the funnel cake fries.
Giving such, I'm feeling cute vibes.
Yeah, they be real oily, right?
Got a bad aftertaste to me.
The way that bacon is just sticking out is so thick. Like,
that's what she said.
That's a thick piece of bacon.
That's what she said.
Did Clarence tell y'all that? No, he didn't tell y'all, but he injured his knee playing basketball yesterday morning. So it's really swollen, and so he's been walking around with a cane all day long.
Serious too. I know y'all niggas be thinking not just I landed awkwardly, like hopefully I don't need surgery or I didn't tear nothing crazy.
Join the bad knee club. I think it's my left knee.
Playing basketball. You're not even in the league.
Oh yeah, both of our left knees. Oh, we getting old, babe. We only got 2 knees in here. Rely on the kids for their knees.
They're part.
CJ, go run and get it.
I'm be old as hell. Like, go get this. Can you bring me the remote?
Oh my God, I remember when I was little. I used to do that. Yes, I was to say, man.
She used to make me cry.
It used to be like one of those. It used to be one of the first grade cries. You like. You ever cried like that as a kid?
Look at how she laughing at him. Queen used to be
I can see you doing that like.
When she was a little girl, she used to be
call me from like
extra.
Outside.
I could tell.
She'll call me in and she'll
like, here,
go give me something to drink, Ray.
My mom used to be like, give me a glass of water.
Yeah, put some ice in it.
When I was little, I started.
You're in the house.
I was like, dang, was I born to just do stuff? Like, it was so funny when I was really frustrated when I was younger, but now I can find myself doing the same thing to CJ. And CJ
be sick with you.
Same thing. I'm like, CJ, come on, you got good knees. I'm like, run upstairs, and it's just so crazy.
He's sick with it. He gotta pause the game, all that.
I'm like, Mom.
Sometimes can't even pause it if you're online.
I'm like, and if I was going upstairs, he just look like, Mom. Like, if you have So I be really understanding him, but then I understand my parents. Like, it's just crazy, man, how life is, like how we used to be kids and like now it's just crazy. And like, I know I said this before, but like we'll never get yesterday back. Just keep getting older and older every single
But I think that's one thing that's precious about life though. Life wouldn't be as precious if you could just rewind.
And I said it would be if you could for a limited time.
Live every moment. Like,
you got cherish.
But then I went back and said this should come full circle because But since you can't do that, it makes it even more precious.
Ooh, you know that I understand now when an adult would be doing something and like you know that what they doing is wrong, but they tell you not to do that same thing that they're doing. But when they do it, it's like, because I'm grown. And I hated it. I wanted to be grown so bad. I couldn't wait to be grown so that I could say that. But I don't think I've ever really said that to like my kids. Have you?
Good example.
Bless you, bless you. What am I saying? Bless you, bless you.
I don't know. Like for example, like
what's something an adult would do and
it's
tell a kid not to do, but they'll still do it.
Like okay, for example, like CJ, like I tell him not to eat certain things and like, oh, you ain't supposed to be eating this in the morning or whatever. And then I turn around, he'll see me doing it. He'll be like, Mom, but I thought you said
okay.
And I'll be like, well,
now I understand what you're trying to say. But I think there's really certain things that adults could do that kids can't do though.
I still feel
Clarence
like
be eating on the camera and he don't give up. Bro, that should be all on his mouth.
We don't want our kids to do like we'll wake up and go on our phones or we'll be on our phones.
I think that has happened with me. I was just about to say that with the phone. I think we try to stress with like, especially Legend and CJ, like don't just wake up and hop on the phone.
And then we do it.
And then we do it and then CJ be CJ.
Like,
but like you got your phone and it's like, bro, like
but no, in a way it's like kids do be right. I mean, it's not good for anyone.
Have a phone. Like,
no, I know, but like it's not good for no one to wake up and like be on their phone.
No, it absolutely
that's right.
But I think it's even more worse for
I think I'd be doing that and not even noticing.
Like you ever wake up a kid out of sleep, he literally don't know where he's at. Literally, like he's just lost in like this like sleep world. So imagine waking up and just going on and like it's just, bro, go eat breakfast.
You need to go outside.
Ooh, man. I remember one time I got whooped, man, because my mom kept telling me like when you wake up, brush your teeth. Like I kept going to school without brushing my teeth, but I was brushing my hair back into this bun.
Look at Clarence. Clarence just be tonguing it down.
And I guess when I was younger, like I had
look at him. He's sloppy too.
Talking about yellow teeth?
Yeah, like yellow teeth because I was not like, I don't know.
Caked up stuff when you teeth.
I don't know if I was like
the
scared to brush my teeth. I don't know if like, I remember, I think I was in like the 2nd grade or something. One time my mom came in there and just caught me just running my toothbrush under the water, not even
just
brushing my teeth.
Just standing there.
Brush, man. She got me into a corner and she like whooped me like dang, I was hurt. I was crying, but I started brushing my teeth every day.
I got in trouble like that too with like taking a shower. Like my mom would like get in the shower, right? And I would be in there and I would just run the shower.
Clarence stank. Right? Oh no, they perfect for each other. Never mind, I forgot.
Get out and like dry my like.
I was just telling somebody about this.
Go right.
You go in the restroom and just run the water and stand.
Dry. Oh my god.
She was like, you took a shower? Like she asked me to make sure she wanted to watch me.
Then Queen said some crazy.
Like, yeah, I took a shower. Like you even smell me, like you know.
You sat there and did that kind of
soap.
You said you could even smell me.
You got a whooping?
Yeah.
You know what's so funny? That's why people think I'm crazy, but I be smelling my kid. Well, I smell CJ. Like remember, babe, you thought it was crazy.
You be smelling his booty over.
Yeah.
Bruh, like come on.
That's extreme.
It's not extreme. Did you wash your butt? Did you scrub your butt like I taught you?
Come on.
You're not about to be in class with funky booty.
Nah, that's right though, because them little kids used to be in there pooping themselves, all type of crazy junk. But man,
yeah, I smell his whole body.
You gotta smell what?
I'm saying though, come on now.
His arm, like his leg.
That's old school. I've seen other parents like
that's crazy.
Do that like in the past. Like
that is ridiculous.
Of course he getting older now, so I won't do that now. I just trust that he'll wash up. But you know, like one time, you know how I be scaring you in the house when I'm just standing there. I'll do that to CJ. Like while he's in the shower, I just stand there, and he just be in there and just standing there, and I just be watching him just squeeze the soap out.
Hey, what?
And he turn around and scream, let out a scream.
You know what's one thing I get now that as a parent, I know all secrets.
You need to go outside.
I used to do it, like not the secrets, but like all the little tricks and stuff. I think I've told CJ like clean the room before, and like I go upstairs and it's clean, and something in my head told me like
look under the bed or something.
Check the closet. I checked the closet, and it's like he literally just threw everything in the closet.
I've seen that too.
You feel me? But I know because that would be me as a kid. I know what a kid would do.
To be honest, I really want to find out like what's so enticing about downstairs, especially like seemingly once I get here.
Like I know all the like, and it's so true. Cause
you think you just like live downstairs,
and then now she's grown. It's crazy.
I don't know. I feel like sometimes there still be a little kid in me. I feel like I tend to understand kids just like as if I was a kid, and like I'm super duper lenient. But I don't know. I guess I try not to be hard on stuff like that because I know kids are just kids, and sometimes like you just gotta redirect them. Do you feel good to be a dad? Like, do you feel like you got into the swing of stuff, or like is it still kind of?
No, I think it's like
you think niggas live on shit,
learning something new or wanting. You know what I mean? Like,
what's the best thing about being a dad? Like, what's the best feeling that you get?
I guess like this proud feeling, like something you created, and like I just be proud. Yeah, like I'd be looking at him, he looked just like me. It's like,
is there anything that Legend do that you feel like it just make you like in the inside like melt?
Probably every time he say daddy, like his cute little voice. Like now that he's getting older, like he looks for me a lot more.
He do.
He's like attached.
I've been tuning in today. They snap videos and all
now,
that.
you know how kids have little fans. He know you've seen it, but he'll be like, have you ever seen? So like I was down here doing something, and he was like standing on the balcony. He was like, mommy. He was like, have you ever seen daddy?
Have you ever seen him?
Yes, like, but he noticed that you wasn't there. Like after a few hours, like.
Have you ever seen him?
It's so crazy. Kids be knowing, like they be realizing when their parents are not there. That's why.
Even at that young age.
That's true.
Yeah, they be missing their parents and stuff. I feel like
you would think he would stay downstairs.
Like at first when he was little, he used to be happy to like be with different people.
Y'all know what I mean?
Like now I notice every time I be like, oh, I gotta get on the plane, CJ. I'll be back tomorrow. He was like, Mom, why you always leaving? Like why you gotta go on the plane again? And then like the first thing he asked, he was like, what? You gotta go sing on stage or like you gotta perform?
That's really
so like
weird.
part of me be having a little mom guilt because I don't be wanting to leave them. Like if they didn't have school, I would take them. But I know it's gonna be a time where I can settle down, and that's why I want another business.
Really
so I can just
weird.
focus on like making income that way and not having if I want to I still got a lot of work to do for music, but like if I want to chill out for a while and be with my kids and raise them, like I want to do that. But like I'm not at that point yet where I can do that, not right now.
I'm not gonna lie, it's a little like sad when you think about it, but like these right here are the best years. Like you know what I mean? Like 17-year-old, yeah, you're gonna still like look and be proud.
Really
yeah, but he got his friends,
but it's like he ain't gonna be worried about us. Like you know what I mean? He building his own for like the age that like Legend and CJ is at. Like it kind of
they need you at these moments.
Yeah.
Like one thing that CJ said that broke my heart when he was in last school year.
Here she go.
I think I was somewhere and all the moms went to it was like a party in class that day where the parents came. And then he came home. He was like, Mom, you wasn't there. I was like, what, babe? Like what? He was like, everybody else mom came, but you didn't come. Like that.
That's just so funny how niggas would rather stay in a bland ass downstairs, literally than their own room.
Like where I felt so bad, and I was like, don't worry, next time I wish y'all could see him laughing. I was like, I'm gonna make it up to you, or like I felt really bad that I had to be the parent that wasn't there. It's like he gets it's really weird because like our kids get certain things that other kids don't get, but then it's like sometimes a special moment.
Maybe from the broader scheme, maybe the little or the smaller things
that matter the most.
Yeah, because I've dealt with that a lot, especially like with sports and stuff. Like only my mom being there, and I see the difference, especially in sports. Like when
right now, that's not what we doing.
Versus where the dad is involved, and like I'm used to everybody's dad being involved, but like only my mom is involved, so I kind of get like less privileges. I get less because like I've been in predicaments where like I know I'm better than somebody, but like a kid plays more than me because his dad went to the coach and talked to him like, you better play my son, like that's what dad, because a man could talk to a man, you know what I'm saying? Whereas they're looking at my mom as like not a threat, like I don't
she
care.
Went to go talk,
He's mad, you know what I mean? She can't beat me up, you know what I mean? As where a father is like, you better play my son, put my son in, like, and I've dealt with that. Like, it's not a real
to you, or like I felt really bad that I had to be the parent that wasn't there. It's like he gets certain.
Like learn how to read a room.
Like, our kids get certain things that other kids don't get, but then it's like sometimes a special moment.
Maybe from the broader scheme, maybe the little or the smaller things
that matter the most.
Yeah. Because I've dealt with that a lot, especially like with sports and stuff. Like only my mom being there, and I see the difference, especially in sports. Like when the moms are involved versus where the dad is involved. And like I'm used to everybody's dad being involved. Like only my mom is involved, so I kind of get like less privileges. I get less because like I've been in predicaments where like I know I'm better than somebody, but like kid plays more than me because his dad went to the coach and talked to him like, you better play my son, like that's what dad, because a man could talk to a man, you know what I'm saying? Whereas they're looking at my mom as like not a threat, like I don't care if she is mad, you know what I mean? She can't beat me up, you know what I mean? As where a father is like, you better play my son, put my son in, like, and I've dealt with that. Like, it's not a very good feeling because it's like, damn, I feel like I gotta over-prove myself because niggas don't see my dad at my games, you know? That kind of reminds me.
But dang, Clarence, everybody dad was at
we trying to look at the good side of things too, like
except for
I'm there at the game too. It's like dope.
I usually don't be going.
I wanna do that. Like, I know that CJ loves sports, and I kept saying, well, we were transitioning to moving and stuff, so it kind of was like I couldn't put him in basketball then because like we was about to move. But now, instead of him doing like after school program, I'm trying to put him in a sport program. I really want him to be active. I really want, and then I also want to be present like at his little games and stuff like that, because that stuff kids remember, like kids really do. So I'm gonna try to be better with that.
That's what I'm saying. Even with that, like if you don't show up to CJ's games, but like there's kids on the team where both his parents show up, guess who's like, oh, it's no one's at CJ's game, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so if I sit him on the bench, no one's gonna kill, like, you know, whereas when parents come to a game, they want to see their kid play, they don't want to see, you know, with sports it gets a little tricky.
I don't think he would have that issue though.
No, I don't think he would,
because I'll be right there. I know you'll be going to his
Clarence do be wearing crop ass shirts.
He can get like, not to say like he couldn't afford, like I couldn't get college for him or whatever, but just like I want him
snap
to
with something real short, like, asking if he can rock that. No,
like, I know everybody don't go to college, but I don't know. I didn't get to experience that.
You gotta earn that. You gotta work that.
Yeah,
and that was showing a good,
college
lesson. You know, like you
was looking like a Care Bear, not a Claire Bear.
I could have experienced college in a way, but it's like I feel like I don't know, everything happens for a reason.
Not everybody needs college.
A lot of times I felt dumb because I didn't go to college. Like I feel like there's a lot of things in college that people learn outside of just their like
my baby.
How to talk.
You can get so many certifications that college people have.
I've learned more stuff
come on
outside the class than I ever did inside the class. I've never used PEMDAS. I've never had the parentheses and do all this.
Like, talking about the same talking about the same operations.
I think they do it to confuse your mind.
Talk about some quadratic equations.
They need life classes.
Read and write. They should teach people how to read contracts.
Read, write, count money, how to do credit, like, you know,
they
credit
should
classes.
do stuff like that. But I feel like one thing that college does, they kind of like, they get you prepared to work for somebody, and they don't teach you how to work for yourself or build something from the ground up. Like, that's what college is. Like, they get you prepared to work for throw someone. You in the workforce. You know,
that's the truth. They don't really prep entrepreneurs.
I don't know. You can't take a class for entrepreneurship like that.
What about owning a business?
You could probably take a business class, but even in that, they're teaching you not to run your own business.
You could take a business class without going to college. They have like trade schools.
But they're probably better in college, but at the same time,
they're teaching you about business.
Start an LLC. They're not teaching you how to get your EIN and open up, like, they're not teaching you that stuff.
You'll learn more on YouTube from like what are
books. And books is $34.
I've always struggled with books, man.
I like books. The only thing I don't like uninteresting books. You have to find things that you like and then get the book.
I'm the type of person that has to read the book out loud in a voice, like in a certain voice for me to really let it get to me. And I feel like that has a part, like my ADD has a lot to do with that. I would literally sit and read a page like 5 times and I'm like, okay, wait.
That has happened to me. It's good to like highlight. It's good to write stuff. Like if there's a word you don't understand, look it up. You know,
right?
Like because if not, you're just reading like because we're so used to reading like Clarence read section and you just read.
Yeah, you just read.
You're not reading to absorb and learn. Like, that happens to me too. That's just the most annoying.
When they call you in class?
No. When you read a page out of a book.
Oh, and you just don't get it.
You try to go to the next page and you're like,
no, I didn't understand.
Hold on, what?
Going outside just like that.
I feel like my attention span,
can't even comprehend what you read.
I feel like I'm one of those people that I'm a hands-on person, so I need to see it rather than like read it.
So you're a visual person?
Yeah, like I would do better in a class where they're actually demonstrating what to do. Is that a green fry?
Or is it black fry?
Ew, that looked like a inside of a toenail. Okay, I got a question. This happens to me a lot. Sometimes I'm in public and I just get thrown off guard. Not thrown off guard, but like I always get put on the spot. Like, Queen, what advice would you give to someone that is really chasing their dreams as an artist? Or like, what advice would you give to someone like?
We talked about this heavily too.
Really cliche, but like I end up telling them to just like, I hate to say this, but like never give up. Like, that's a true thing. But like I be getting put on spot a lot. Like, what do you say to people when they come and ask you that? Do you really try to get like a good answer?
Yeah, I would say stay consistent. Like always be yourself. Like be authentic and like find your niche. And I think if you you apply those things to any category, it could be NBA, it could be content creator, it could be whatever, like it could be artist, rapper, you can find success following those three things. But the God honest truth, which people don't want to hear.
They don't want to hear it.
People don't want to.
They don't want to hear it.
People don't want to hear it.
I was about to say it.
But the truth is, not everybody's gonna make it. You know what I mean? Of course, we're blessed and we've been, I guess, chosen. But like, I've seen people, bro, people have came up to me and said, like, shown me their videos. Like,
I've been working
for 4 years and posting every Friday, and I'm doing this and this and this and this. Like, what else can I do? And it's really like, I'm looking at it like, bro, you're doing everything. You're doing it more than me.
Do you think the bigger thing you tell them is
I done felt that. I ain't even have to hear this coming from him. I done felt that.
I would say always have multiple plans, because
it's more than one way to be successful.
Yes. When me growing up, I thought I was always going to play basketball professionally, even if it was NBA, overseas, whatever. I thought I was going to play basketball. When that fell out, I found content creation, and like that worked for me. You know what I'm saying? What if I even did go to become a professional basketball player, and like, but I wasn't that good, and I wasn't making that much? I found a whole new thing that, you know, that possibly would have been better than this. You know what I mean? So like, have multiple.
And then like, I feel like another thing that I always tell people is your success is not equal to someone else's amount of success. So like, don't think because you didn't make $1 million this year that you weren't successful. If you made anything more than like you did last year, like you're being successful in some way. You just gotta keep trying different avenues or whatever. But like, I feel like life is not just, I know like financial freedom is like a thing. I feel like that'd be more about time. Like, you can never get time back. So a lot of times people be chasing money. And when you get so busy chasing money that you don't even live life. So really, that is a true success.
That's the thing
like,
that I need.
Finding something to do that you love doing it. You don't feel trapped. You don't feel enslaved. And then you still have time to like really enjoy life.
That's
and like,
the thing
I'm still just trying to work on that myself. It's like really just bask in certain moments and like just enjoy every moment. Because if you don't have that, you don't have like freedom.
And life will go by fast and you won't even know it. Like, you know, I've seen some people like maybe waste their prime years, like, you know, chasing something that is not working. Like, I feel like that's one thing. I know people will be like, what does he do? And this all and all of that. But like, one thing I've done really good my whole life is I know when something doesn't work and when something does work. You know what I'm saying? And I think some people get blinded by that.
It sounds like they need a real practical.
No, I want to do this. Like, this is my dream, and I don't care if it's like, I'm more realistic. Like, I rather have no regrets and just figure it out. You know, like be successful in any kind of way I can. You know, and just be realistic sometimes. Is all.
Yeah.
Like, that's all. Like,
it's real tough to tell somebody that's chasing a dream.
And it's tough to hear.
Say, hey, don't ever give up on your dreams. But then it's another, like, it's just really tough.
In the same breath, your dreams could drown you. In the same breath.
That's really tough.
And it's like, bro, there was a moment where like it hit me. Like, you're not going to the league. You're not going to the NBA.
You guys keep it real with yourself.
You don't wake up at 6 in the morning. You're not doing dribbling drills. You're not taking extra shots every day. You're just naturally good at basketball. Like, in order to make it to that, there's probably 500 spots in the NBA, and there's billions of people.
That's what brings me back to what I was the reason why I said that in the first place, because I was at the airport the other day and this girl came up to me and she sat down. She was like, Queen, can I talk to you for a little bit?
Could you please?
I was like, yeah. She was like, what would you say to like me? Like, I'm an artist from Detroit and I've been dropping music and like I have music out and like I really want to be an artist. Like, how do I really make it? And like part of me, like I was just like, I don't know if it's not the first time I ever like kept it truthful, but like I was just like, you know, I've seen people outwork me as an artist. Like, still to this day, I've seen people outwork me. And the crazy thing is like,
it's not about that though.
It's just sometimes like that's just a calling on your life, and like, you know, and sometimes like, and I was like, do you know how many people could probably sing better than me? It's so many people in this world. It's millions of people with talent. I hate to sound like this, but like not everyone, like you just said, is gonna make it. And I didn't say that to crush her dreams or whatever, but like you said, she showed me, like she told me everything she had been doing, and the only thing I could say was just keep trying. Like, I was like,
that's all any successful person ever gonna say. I mean, you're not gonna get no handout or nothing.
American Idol, I was trying to chase my dream. I was chasing American Idol. I went to X Factor. I got turned down every single time.
Get lucky.
And that was the music.
Maybe form a communication with them or ongoing rapport.
But the music,
I'm doing YouTube. And I ended up right back to my destiny. me. So I told her, I said, like, it's hard to just like.
Life works like that too.
Yeah,
that's
I was
why,
like,
that's
do
why
something else.
Life works like that too.
And then you never know,
it might bring you right back here. Yeah, I hope you don't think that I'm like, I was not trying to be like mean, but like, it's like, at some point, I be wanting to keep it real with people. I don't want to always just like say what sounds good.
Bro, people just be like, yeah, stay consistent.
That's not true. Sometimes people.
That's what you said.
Yeah, it's all about.
What do you say to people when they come and ask you that? Do you really try to get like a good answer?
Yeah, I would say timing. It's all about God's timing. It's about the timing of what you put out, the climate, like everything. Like it has to really go perfect. Like if Queen dropped Medicine 4 months like later, it might have not did what it did when she dropped it.
It's so crazy because I dropped it in the off season. I dropped Medicine when no one else was dropping music. No one drops music around Christmas or like it was like around it was like after Christmas. And like it's crazy that my song did that in that time, but that was my time. And like sometimes I still be like
December 8th or something.
I was like, God really just it, and now I'm even still learning.
God and Jesus, thank you, God and Jesus,
I have to like really take this and grab it before I lose it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I have to grab a hold of it and like be involved and stuff, and like before like it leaves. Like this was a blessing that God gave to me, so I can't just. It's no more like taking advantage of it, and like
the same with this.
Taking it for
same with the YouTube. You know, like this is we're doing something that people. I'm talking about billions of people. I don't know.
And I'm one of them more than ever.
Their YouTube channel.
And then we have the nerve to be like,
we'll take a day off.
Oh, we're not posting today.
That's taking stuff for granted.
What? That's like we have a responsibility now because we've been, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't take it for granted.
Are we looking at ourselves like in a little disgust?
This is like a little therapy session. I think this is a good talk though. This is good.
I said that
I know
was cathartic.
It wasn't
more funny, but it ended up being motivational and serious. I hope we motivate you guys too. Like we don't only want you guys to like watch our videos and like we want to motivate. We want you guys to strive. Like if you guys want to do this, like I hope like one day when you guys are rich and famous, you guys are gonna be like, you know, I used to watch these 2 YouTubers. It was Queen and Clarence, and they had this mukbang late at night, and it motivated the shit out of me. And like, you know what I mean? Like,
who would you say is the first person that you looked at on YouTube and made you want to do YouTube? Like this person.
I think I've told people this. It's probably DDG. I never watched YouTube. I think I was scrolling through one day, and I seen DDG buy an i8. It was probably like 18, 17, I don't know. And I'm like, in my head, I'm like, hold up, you could get paid from YouTube?
I remember
I'm like,
finding out too.
I'm thinking, I thought YouTube was just for music videos, like just vlogging and getting paid to do YouTube. And he bought an i8 with YouTube money.
I couldn't believe it.
I'm like, hold up, maybe I should be doing YouTube. I'm over here taking sexy pictures for the gram.
Stupid.
But that's how people usually start out. They go viral first for pictures like on Facebook, on
I think it's easier
Instagram,
that way.
And
like
then
if you have
bring your followers over. I'm not gonna lie, the first people like that I ever seen that I knew that you can get paid from YouTube, it was DMB Nation. And I remember
they goats.
They some hustlers. And when I seen like I was like, dang, I was like, wow, I'm gonna be broke no more, like YouTube. And then when I seen it, like the first check that I ever seen from YouTube, I remember it was like $8,500. And like to me that was like, whoa, like that's a lot of money to a person that was on Section 8, was on food stamps. And then ever since then it was just like, you know, like I never stopped doing YouTube. And like
it was like a bold jump though. As soon as I seen that and seen what he was doing and like holding the camera and stuff, even though I was the person where I was like kind of reserved and all of that, I knew I could do it. Like I knew I could do that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
like,
he was like a cool kind of.
It was like it was like I could do that.
Like, you could still be yourself. Like
whereas like
Queen's still in her 20s, isn't she?
Just too so animated. Like and like when I seen DDG, it was like I kind of seen myself like he nonchalant, laid back. He not doing backflips off the wall. Like he just being himself. And he was just naturally entertaining. And right there, I said I could do that. Yeah. And you definitely came out your shell too since the beginning.
I feel that.
Like, you came out your shell a lot, especially with you being on Twitch.
It was weird to me at first. Like you're literally talking to a camera.
A camera. Like we're talking to a camera, but we know we're gonna be talking to y'all.
But do you know right now?
We be in it
as like a camera.
You looking at them like people.
Yeah. But
in the beginning it was like,
yeah,
this is an object.
That's the training that you, because if you look at it as a camera, you're gonna talk different. You're gonna look different. You're gonna do things different.
I'm so beyond
look at them as people watching.
What the fuck is
a little different?
Yeah, shout out to all the people still doing YouTube, thugging it out on YouTube, because people think it's an easy job, but it's really not to sit here and try to come up with new content.
It's hard. Yeah, it's hard.
A couple I be watching a lot that I admire, and I talk to her
thugging it out. There you go.
Definitely doing it.
I like them.
Yeah, I really like the wholesomeness like that they have. So, but yeah, this was a really good talk. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. What time is it? It's about to be 2.
It's 1:30.
I'm about to go take this makeup off and
catch y'all later, man.
Help him limp up the stairs. This cane.
Help him limp.
Let me get a head start.
I want to show
Let me
them
get a
how
head
you
start.
walk real quick. Walk to the couch and then walk back.
Hey.
Let me get a head start off you.
This cropped ass shirt,
y'all,
man.
No exaggeration. This is how this man is walking. And there's no exaggeration, so.
I love that blue in the back.
I ain't walking back. But all right, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope it motivates you, and we'll see you in the next video. Mwah.
I love y'all folks. Like, share, subscribe, comment if you're new. If you're not new to it, anyways, hit that bell. Or you going to you know where I do not know what else need to be said, man. Queen and Clarence. Yeah, beautiful that video. Beautiful video of them. We got a lot more on the way. Stay tuned for more. I do not know what else need to be said. Let me hurry up and get back up on these videos, man. On game.